Nsereko.
Singa nyiga nasanya ugwanga singa nyiga na tasaininga kintu singa nyiga na signing kintu kyonna mu bunyivu ne constitution tokkirizibwa kunyiza balinda kati Jerusalem musale bw'abanyize kinga katako okwambala engatto n'okwambala enjegerezo n'okuzijjayo okumugayidinga aleme kugenda mu ddipu ku buzungu kubanga watukira okukwata pen bona baje Jerusalem musala akutte pen nawandika akapapula kannamukekeera ate nga nkimanyi Kenzo omwamuzi wa president wa creative tagenda kusobola bapromota nabayimbi kubajja mu ggulu
beeye wali baagala Christmas baagala kweteekateeka bali
kyatabawadde je nekimumba butamusiima kiki kyatabawadde sale kikyatawadde bayimbi recent yakateeka ba TikTok akupelera olumiyoni 2.2 abayimbi oli yakuba ebiyimba mbono mu Christmas yakama mmene bisatu mwata oli naganze ndimutegese wakadonka nze nimukulu wabimba byakadonka nze nateeka ekivulu kyansala sale yagamba doteeka ekivulu kikusala yakula kulegedde okutegeka ekivulu sale musalani bwe yalagira okuyimba oyagala kungamba sekita y'abayimbi yokka yakosebwa mu covid okubala batandika obbawo sente okuba kukyalenga ne mu covid tebawulira nga nti basiimye kusale musale wano omuyimbi yali akola ebipande yali asiba ebiveera yevuga emmotoka za bbeeyi tumuli emmotoka babalina zebavuga baali bazivuzeeko bazimba mayumba
amazazikanebabalinywa sale yabawa sente
of course Jerusalem yataka mne e-concert nata bilioni 7 e-concert bayimbisa ka milioni palaso ne kusansa tebaddamu kuyimbisa bayimbisa bana abaana abalabyo abapukantwe batawadde emitwalo 7.5 billion bazirya sente zonna zina zituwa kyekimuluma kubaziraga nagawona nata west kati payini ya jene nkwatako era kyatanudde bwabadde busungu bwa jeno kubanga jeno bwanyiga asobola okukola mistake emu nasaini ngolupapula natuddeyo kutaasa jeno ate ne jeno ekirungi yakitegedde era ebyo byonna memwanjogeddeko ne mugamba bakama bange ne mugamba president nze Jennifer I can't do that because nze natufuka mwana mugali amaka era nayongera okwetondera Jerusalem sale kitange ndi very sorry bigambo byagambye bobulimba netondera president Museveni ne bajjenero mwe nabe gwanga nti ndi very sorry bigambo byampayiriza ebyo bulimba sisobola kola nsobi ndi muntu mukulu manyi kyenjagana gye mungi gye manyiyo manyi kyendi kyonna nkirwa kubeera mu netondera office of the president ajikakandi namwe naba minister bani bonna netonda obwebigambo ebikyamu kubanga omutabuzi ajjanga muyambi abantu katensi abantu bulwokola ekintu nze waliwo abaana abavuddeyo ne bagamba bakuba saagalako baba makulu mukama wange nakubese ne bagamba mbu nalidde sente za alien scale nze kenyini nataddemu miliyoni zange nyama mitwalo 3 eza my own money lawyer mulamba oyo kanso na habo wa Egoni company yateekamu miliyoni emu mitwalo 7 ng'ateekamu naso yavaayo okuwanira alien lawyer ina license lawyer munamateeka omutendeke oli manager Musa najja ne lawyer wagala kamera bu upcoming lawyer kusobola n'okutalina na license ne boogera ebigambo ebyanyiza omulamuzi era nze kono navaawo nabagamba nze ngenze bondi twatandise nabo keesi baagala okulabikira mu mawulire nze nvuddewo kati buli wobeerawo muwanguzi president Museveni yaŋŋamba nti omuti oguliko ebibala beyita obumi bwonna bukola ki busa naye tebuna kye bukola ki big because ebintu byenkola amwe training center nze amasanyalaze nina ga free phase balina power bank
ne bani abasinga okulwana bomanya
abalaba NRM mwebali mwala omukazi mulamba yavaayo bamuwatano ku 2 eyo Masaka luzaki bamukasukeyo yavaayo n'agamba mbufuulu figa nenakiwala baggaliyo omukazi mu hoteli yali hoteli ono munamawulire yaliwo is it a hotel nze segoma nga kukusika n'oyo mukazi mu bulamu bwange even one day. Mama, thank you my sister. Simwegomba musisinkana even olunaku olumu oyo omukazi swaitani erejjini lya Haji. Segomba kuliraba mu bulamu era najjaawo nga simanyi nti waali. Erejjini walumbezaayo swaitani amalala ago amakadde. Simwegomba nga kumusisinkana wadde olunaku n'olumu mu bulamu bwange. Kakati nze wanajja wanakiwala nali ndeese mwana wawa naleeta mwana naleeta omwana wa Haji gwe balaga mawulire musabire nga tagenda kukola nsini naffe kitayi bamusibye nga nsaba Honorable Nakiwala amuyambeko ku school fees nakiwala nga simanyi na appointment ndala yonna eriwo mba ntuuka nsangawo kalibala dduka nze nga simanyi byabwe naafubutuka naye nga nze simanyi byabwe era tebyankwatako nagenda mu maaso kutwala mwana gwe naleese ne mumulagani basenga oli eyagirako noono as simple as that kyekyali ekyama naye omukazi namambira kuba naye agala ayogerweko bakogeddeko okoze eki ebyange byeyogera I'm a winning team. I'm winning because I know what I'm supposed to do in my work. I'm doing my work. Abo bonna abanvuma bakwenya media babaddewo nga banaku bazibu nabatwale wa genosale nga batiktok ne bateka kupererwa milioni 2.5 ne bwanvuma akati akakakwa ne wekanvuma mukenya mbadde ngenda mwewolako abadde agenda kunjazika nakwata aliya yange kawundo myo kyana mutano ze namuteka na bamuvuga paka gulu ansangeyo nga mukolera pass akati kunze na yami ayamba munne mbadde ngenda mwewolako mbadde ngenda mweyazika emmotoka eno wefanga mvugeri eno wefanga nkera bukazi nangama ndikanjagala kusula mu nyumba y'ebundi njagala genda mu kizungu mu jemu abapangisa mutemuteka mu bantu njagala genda kusula mungu akati mbadde mwetaagadde nina abantu beneetaaga mulamu ne beseetaaga ojja kunvuma n'okwogerako nkuyamba byanga mbadde nkusubira naye ojja kunvuma nkutundira akazimbe kalamba afaafagane naawe paka era bantagize nebalumba genosale nemunguza email oba kikofiira bani nebatekayo email yes neba abitex batekayo email. See, I know what I'm supposed to talk because I'm a speaker. It's okay, but is my friend, but ekituufu kibeere kituufu. Aba basajja nalabako lubanga afuna milioni 8 cash 8 ebyo ebintu kusasa yapangana bipangira ku kalenda nagamba tugende wa Jerusalem wa Kayanja kusasa batuka no mulya molo njagala obuze kusasa bata yapanga bipange ebyo byoko bipanga ne babimubako ye ne babimubako bamubirake wa Kayanja ne bayingiza file kumwezi taliyo abaddayo olugudo malaya bateka mu bana promota bakaza babatwalanga ba promota file ne baziteka mu zifuna sente bali sima dio musajjo musime ku Jerusalem musalimu muntu njogera kono njogera ka ifana bitakatonda ali waggulu era alaba kyenkola ekituufu kyakyo Bible gamba obera ku mazima n'ogaberako omuntu omu nze ndiwedde okusigala ku Haji ali mwezira nzekka. Yes ne munagamba nti yakwata mbizi I'm going to stand with Haji ali mwezira mbadde ku kitanda era nva nonzirayo ku kitanda musijja kunnuma bagambe zibadde na bilioni ninjikuulako. Yes, zibadde na bilioni bagambe mukijjeko nzikufeekemu ngenda mu Kooti because manyi kyenjagala mumalirivu abombu manyi kyendiko nwanira eddembe ly'abasajja nwanira boy charity nakuliremerako paka wa president nze abankuba bangi n'abaffe bebatunda nabo abatakola bankuba kubanga tebalina bebalabikira opposition enkuba nze wenjayo alienskini osubira nti bandi agenda okunjagala balina kunjogerako bibi naye nze kyange nkituukiriza nkikoze nkimeekinze nze okuba nengamba Jerusalem saine mukubira omulanga ne president bayanguye alieni bamukwate bamuteeke ku saidi yaabwe kibi omulimu gwange gweguki omuvubuka alina komandi alina abantu abamuwuliramu bamulaba akuze nje buli kaseera abantu abalina redo okufa naye bwe mpita gavumenti nenjikowoola ne Jerusalem mukowoola nti omuvubuka mumulaba singa bavaamu naye gata ku Bobi Wine kyekinaddawo wano mwabirabako wano akanya omunyu mubagayira Bobi Wine atufuukirayo lekere bamuteekamu ssente oyo Bobi Wine kisekuteri tiyemuteekamu ssente nemutwala ekyaddondo namanyi muvubuka jako wampisa akolera abantu akolere industry music yagenda kubeefuulira era wano abantu baafaako olwekwekalakaasa kati singa nga walabye abaana ba Allen nga bakuba ebyuma singa nabo bayingira politics nze sekisagala kyeŋŋamba jje nakyanguyire kubanga jjeno kifuisena ate alaba asobola owuliriza abaana bonagamba mwagalaki temulina mirimu nti mulimu abaana basobola okugenda mu magye SFC mulimu abaana abalungi abategeevu abaana balamu abatwale babawa emirimu as simple as that mbeera mubi olwo mbasekoze kimulimu gwange kikinkubya nemunankuba nze nja kwetondera kitange kubanga bamugamba ebigambo ebikyamu ne kooti waliwo abaana babaita Kampala Jane bampandikako ebigambo ebikyamu mbongambe mwana mwezi watata alien skin omulimu gwagenda kuluzinga mbuno agenda kuba ku mulimu ku lunaku nabawawaabira era nabasuubira fayiro etambula njagala baveeyo bannumirize bwennakyogerera baveeyo bannumirize bwennakolaki kubanga abantu bangi baziba kuba propaganda ate obuzibu tulina okutegeera si kwa buwaze bakuba propaganda era genosale yakitegeereddewo oli yawandika n'okwandika ex advisor ng'alina ekigendererwa kati gwe oba olaba nsobola okugamba mbu akalambo kaki obulambo bw'abayimbi kiddamu emirambo gy'abayimbi ne bapolomota batasiima basajja mmwe temusiima musime ku genosale musale kyokka kyekimuluma njagala meseji yange mugitegeere bulungi nwanirira ddembe lya genosale musale kulinyirirwa era genosale wenvaayo ne muwa amagezi neŋŋamba nti geno kenzi tajja kusobola kujja bayimbi muki wadde mukulembeze naye ate gwe bwewandiikira DPC n'owandiikira RPC ne mmeeya waggulu abantu abasobola okufuluma ekibuga kya ggulu ate kyekyaga na genosale tekyeraga na geno nkodio bati geno babalundi basobola okukola ebintu okulagira abulagizi mmeeya w'ekibuga ggulu okulagira RPC wa kibuga ggulu okulagira DPC wa ggulu n'abo abayimbi nga tebafuuka kizibu ggulu abantu abagenda okulaba genosale basula mwakyoli ino era yagena otema abamanyi okyegera bulungi naye bano abantu bafuuse kirerezi omuntu nasula mu ggulu omwaka mulamba ekinuma kikino omuntu nasula mu ggulu omwaka mulamba geno naavaayo namusasulira lenti si abamusibyeyo kati wenga nti geno aliko ggulu w'ekizibu kye gwe noŋŋamba ninamuvumu iziti kivumo kubanga omuntu asuuza omwaka mulamba geno namuwa lenti nagisasula namuwa ne sente nenkera nadda waliwo abantu bannamaliri babafuuka bazowali babbulooka be nolaba omuntu mwezi gumu omulaba emirundi era nomuwa sente ng'omulaba mu maaso go tomubuuza nti okola ddi wamma that is my role, that is my way. Bano abangasseko ebigambo abanvuma abankuba nze amwe lion amwe big more than big obwo bulabiti bulinaku obwo bujjonkezi bulina kujjonkera jakukuba omukka mayiraaga nze nakangula
ngambye bwajja bakuvumuka ekirero ng'okikubye nnyo nti olako yali enisikiini yali yaddala omukulu ninda kukola atana
kasukwaali
kati si balina obuzibu bingi
yaleese omulala
oli yabadde kumukulu yabadde akwata mikolo teyakwisi
togenda twabadde
alina gwe yagala
nati twabadde kukyalo twabadde kukyalo okukyala tebayita bantu
yayengadde mukasa abadde tamanyi
okukyala tebayita bantu
natuyita kwantu ekigenda okubeera
kulwanira content gyobeera awo
era content
naye maama abakaba n'abeera mu makanzu musooke muguleyo ku data awo mupiininga awo ennamba awo moduleta piininga ennamba awo
ate kuba ku modoleta waaki si lugezigezi kikyakola
alina opiininga
anti gwe modoleta ate kati oli modoleta byebi
wakati ndaba data
teekako ennamba wano ogipiininga
0759529778 Thank you for coming. 0759529778. Good morning to you, Bella. How are you? Network and kati ujanye Bettina olimba yeetaaga abakozi naye abaana abali akuleesiibwa ati abaana baffe bamanyi baagala byakufunirawo
luba lugendo mpola mpola start from one step endesha okuba tikiti kati we bakasanga
ekiro mba neebuse
ate ekiro obambo
sibaako kiro
okusanga mwene
ekiro ennyo mbaako ssaawa
nya
oba 12 oba oluusi emu nengenda lenneebaka paka ssaawa 12 naye kati omutwe gwaka
ebimanyira naye nze sibisobola nze tiktok sigisobola
bamanyira
buli yayagala kabyoli kangi omumasi oyo ayambadde polisi
ajja muwasa
kisoboka yakoowa
nama etaata abatapinga screen mwebale nnyo naye tekeeko ne ssente Deshi after court I want to see you oyagala kundabira wassebo mukama wange you want to see me where Cancel duke obanga otya cancel duke osize otya wakedde ndi bulungi manager Roni wangoba naye happy new month manager Roni naye sooka omusindikire ku ssente munsindikire ku ssente okola ki mu kooti noonya kontenti abusenti yuha aha male n'okubulookinga gwe tolina na dp oyo wano oyogera bya kishiro genda mu mute sirani nagawo nyaga siha Kamaama ogamba otya kamaama badde embalaga ekiri ebweru.
Namukasa ali bweru. Ali bweru maama. Namukasa ebweru. Yali ku live ye.
Namukasa leero bamuganya oyingira.
Ate nalemedde kuwasobi.
Owaayi manageroni ogamba otya wali ntereddeko ko ku ssente. Deshi, thank you. You are welcome dear. Musajja we
Kiri wabweru. Kiri wabweru. Nasisi womu. Shakhs womu. Kwa ya babu wangu sana. Nasisi womu. Nawaga. Ila moja kila nani. Wao mwanangu. Kuchusizana. Bali ya
abantu abali wabweru baweza omutwalo.
Wezenga imamu we, Nsereko we, muganda we, kyekitya. Ndi imamu ate muliraano. Oli imamu ate muliraano. Omu ku basuulu omweyimirira. Olina kusuubira kisa kikyosuubira leero. Kuwa ku Kooti naye nze ninda ekintu kinaabaako obukyatandika kujja nijjo tusuubira tuddeyo naye kenyini kinaaba kibaddewo inshallah. Omulamuzi oyo singa ofuna omukisa n'oyogerako n'omulamuzi oyinza mugamba ki? Mugamba kuganga oba kubya Haji. Kubya Haji ojjako mwogerako nti Haji kiba ekimusuubirwamu si kyali nti ekyamuleeta waggulu sikakasa nti kyakolwa okusinziira bwe tumumanyi kubeera nti tuwaayo obudde bwaffe okujja sisuubira nti kimuvunaano ati ekikola. Birabika ebiseera ebisinga kiba kizibu omuntu asobola n'okudda ku ludda olumu olw'okuba eno eriyo gwatandiitaasi nangamba nti wadde ali ku kituufu nesibira ku ludda n'oyo tubiraba mu bintu bingi naye nga nsi omanya kwange kumanyi omusajja oyo bayirawo kuba oyo nze ensonga zaabwe zaali zitusekeewa mu muzikiti gwaffe naye nga museera kiffe zaali zino si zino naye nga baayinako ensonga zaabwe era omukyala nazireetako waffe emyaka egiyiseemu kufaawo obutonotono naye era twamaliriza omusengeze tulaba tabe muntu mutuufu yayinza okugenda okufuna singa omuntu oyo takyusa mu mbeera ezo ekino olwaleero tetuliko kati nzize ku muntu gwemumanyi embeera za mukyala we ziwadde
Special case number 389 of 2024, Uganda versus Alliance Jamari Alliance for Job.
Please, your ship. I'm not aware that they are discussing this report. However, his legal representative is here. The circumstances, I pray that the accused, the matter they are done, production warrant issued. But his legal representative can also.
Your worship of Gilbert, whatever. Production warrant was issued for today. I do not understand why it was not enforced.
Prisoner, could he be in the cell also?
No, Your Worship.
Explanation then.
Your Worship, we have not the problem because of space, but there are many cells.
On the cells.
Yes.
Councilor, have we started over the matter or
You want to dispute the matter is what? Yeah? You can get another test.
Yes, Your Worship.
you explain it and you put you on record?
Your Worship, the reason we
I want you to identify yourself and I put your record as what you are telling court.
I am Cadet Principal Officer Fred.
Fred who?
Kenya. Yes, Your Worship.
I want to see them. The court can let me off.
Yes, Your Worship.
The other one, I can't hear it.
Cadet Principal Officer Frederick Kenya.
Kenya.
Yes, Your Worship.
And then explanation that the inmate is available in the court cells. In the cells at court.
Let me confirm, Your Worship.
You have been heard.
You are confirming, Your Worship.
You have the inmate produced on 19th of December. What has done that? It's not only a period. Find the date for night. Is the working a Friday? But we also have this in May and June.
Let's see.
You want to January 1. You have 14th. Look at your 14th of January, Council.
Yes, President.
We meet next year.
Application number 408, 2024, Nsereko Ali versus Uganda.
Whoever is addressing what in this matter should be what we have and
Most of that. May please your worship. Robert Bautu. I'm appearing jointly with Honorable Nsereko. Mr. Bima Jamil. Karua Eno. Kapinju Ayo. And Awero Susan. Awero Sarah. Excuse me, Your Worship, I already referred to Susan, but her name is Awero Sarah. My Lord, Mr. Amarit Timothy. Most of them. My Lord, my name has been murdered, so I prefer to give it life.
in any case you are all the charging corporations. Proceed.
Most of life. My Lord, my name is Timothy Amerit. I am the Honorable Senior State Attorney in the office of the DPP. I appear together with Counsel Zubed and Namugerwa. Namugeni. I beg your pardon. Counsel Zubed and Namugeni. From Sania Namugerwan Company Advocates. My Lord, the applicant is in court, and this matter was coming up for hearing by the learned judge. In his absence, my Lord, I pray for another date.
Your Worship, we've appeared in this matter several times. The first time we appeared in this court, Your Worship, the court gave us directives. Those directives were to the effect that the applicant will file submissions.
Now, let us proceed in this manner. The history of the matter is known even if there's no solution.
Most of them.
And you are saying file submission.
Yes.
Which is clear and all parties. Now, I want to give instructions as to how we should proceed as guided.
Your Worship, we are going to move you under that particular provision of the law, but if you're giving us directives, most of them.
The local judge is indeed not available this morning, but he has given directives that we have the suites identified and any other matter shall proceed. So,
identification of sureties we could also highlight, since it's for purposes of receiving.
No. Highlighting of submissions?
Highlighting just a few segments of the...
I'm not sure that I wanted to hear the take from particulars of the sureties, period. Those are the instructions, and that's where the legal mandate.
On that note, Your Worship, then would move to identify the legal surety as directed by the judge.
Your Honor, yes, Timothy Amerit. Yes, Your Honor. We appreciate the information that we have received. I need, however, to bring to this honorable court the fact that the hearing of this matter is not an issue of convenience, but one of law. And I've well noted that this honorable court will not take on the hearing of the submissions, which perhaps will be done later. Your Honor, that in my view can subsequently be done with the identification of the sureties in the subsequent sitting. Your Honor, under Section 15 of the Trial and Indictment Act, it governs the hearing. Section 15 of the Trial and Indictment Act governs the hearing of a bail application and release of the accused person on bail. And it clearly states that that mandate is squarely of the High Court, and in this instance, the judge sitting as the High Court. The consideration of the bail application, Your Honor, consideration of the bail application, Your Honor, includes one, the applicant lodging the application, the respective counsel, either divine, being heard on the application, the sureties being identified by the court, and certainly the subsequent determination of the application. Your Honor, the law requires that such undertaking be handled by the judge of the High Court. And Your Honor, that undertaking cannot be delegated to a registrar, or to any other officer of court. It's squarely a mandate of the judge, and that maintains the integrity of the proceedings. Your Honor, in the Constitution Bail Guidelines, for courts of judicature, practice direction, of 2022, particularly rule number 3C, 3D, they require the court 3C, 3D. Yes.
If you don't say and, I presume you are so many. 3C and D or 3C? Continue.
Your Honor, I hope to adopt those to 3C and 3D.
Correct.
They necessitate the court to promote uniformity and consistency. To promote uniformity and consistency when considering bail applications. And Your Honor, this is not exclusive to the determination of the bail application. But it refers to the entire process, right from lodgement of the application what transpires in the course of the application, and final determination. And D requires there is a need to streamline disparities in handling bail application. Streamline disparities. Actually, it says streamline and address disparities in the handling of bail applications. Your Honor, the position of the law and practice is that a judge entertains the bail application throughout. Including identification of sureties. The issue of having a registrar receive particulars of sureties is a disparity. In the handling of bail applications. And there is no law that permits a registrar to have that power and mandate. Your Honor, I'm well aware that Section 43(2) of the Judicature Act Section 43(2) of the Judicature Act provides that where there is no procedure laid out for the High Court in any written law, where there is no procedure laid down for the High Court by any written law or practice, the court may, in its own discretion, adopt a procedure justifiable by the circumstances of the case. That's what that provision says. This provision refers to the High Court sitting and a matter of procedure arises and the law is not clear to that judicial officer. Then that High Court judge will then, in his seat, exercise discretion as the circumstances of the case warrant.
Just put it clear that I'm sitting in the chief of court.
My Lord, I prefer using my words, and I do not want to put words in my mouth. We can say you're seated in a court of religious track, simply put. So, my Lord, Your Honor, the High Court is the one to make that determination in a matter of procedure. Now, receiving sureties in the instant case is not a matter of procedure. And it is not even the High Court receiving the sureties, exercising that mandate in itself. It's not the High Court, it's not a sitting judge. Because it is the sitting judge, the High Court, to exercise that right and power. I need not overemphasize, Your Honor, that matters of jurisdiction are creatures of statute. Matter of jurisdiction is a creature of statute and cannot be delegated, not even by an order of court. Matter of jurisdiction is a creature of statute and it's not delegable or cannot be delegated, not even by an order of court. That would be an illegality. It's like the High Court telling the Chief Magistrate, handle a murder case. It's an illegality, ab initio. I would wish to draw court's attention to the case of Uganda Revenue Authority. Uganda Revenue Authority versus Rabo Enterprises Limited, Supreme Court Civil Appeal number 12 of 2004, where the Honorable Justice Lillian Tibatemwa Echirikubinza stated that where a court held, I beg your pardon, yes, where the court held that registrars cannot exercise jurisdiction beyond their express legal mandates. Your Honor, I don't see you writing. I pray it's captured even in your report.
Instantly, I asked you on the microphone. It's not out of the book. It's for a reason that you are being captured verbatim.
Most obliged. I hope this except is not expanded. But it says, the court said, where the court held that registrars cannot exercise jurisdiction beyond their express legal mandate. The effect of this decision, and my Lord, Your Honor, I'll furnish court with a copy of the decision. At the rise of court. It's there online. Your Honor, it's online, so you can check it out. It's online. Your Honor, the IT specialist can confirm that there is internet in court right now. Most obliged. The judgment emphasized that any action taken by a registrar outside his or her bounds is null and void ab initio. And I already stated that not even an order of court can confer delegated powers. To that note, Your Honor, I appreciate your expressed desire to hear the sureties. I really appreciate. This matter has been adjourned severally, like counsel said. But in the interest of maintaining the integrity and legitimacy of these proceedings, it is in order that the law be followed. I beg your pardon?
I appreciate the express desire that I have expressed desire by the registrar. So I'm not asking other instruction, but it's my desire.
Your Honor, if you have, you can borrow me a better word.
The court.
How did we rephrase? I'm trying to think. But I appreciate the express, your availability. I could use the word availability.
It's the court.
You know, I would wish to distinguish the court, the judge, and the court, the registrar. Because that's now where the gist of the discussion is. I say this respectfully, Your Honor. I'm not trying to. I'm just concluding my prayers so that we get into. Yes, like I said, I appreciate the express availability of you, the Honorable Registrar, to receive the particulars of the sureties in this matter. However, in the interest of maintaining the integrity of these proceedings and legitimacy of the application that has been filed by the applicant, it is only in the interest of justice that either the matter is adjourned until the availability of the judge to entertain it, or recourse can be sought from the head of the division or any supervisor to have this matter reallocated and heard by any judicial officer who is available. Otherwise, we shall suffer a fate, the applicant will suffer a fate where several applications will arise to be determined pending even the determination of his own bail application in regard to the legitimacy of the proceedings. It is the applicant that will suffer. I really want this matter disposed of as quickly as yesterday, but in the right way. In the right way. I so pray, Your Honor. She associates with my submissions. Maybe the clerk can first reiterate what I was saying before counsel stands with the applicant. We do it.
The applicant is duly represented by 6 lawyers. That should not be his worry. Your Worship, first and foremost, I am baffled by submissions of my land council and land state attorney, senior state attorney. Firstly, to note, Your Worship, is that the court is not making a determination in this matter. The court is not sitting to determine the matter. Those are very key, important issues to note. The court has specifically stated that it is here to receive on the sureties for identification as directed by the trial judge. Your Worship, I want the court to note trial judge. The trial judge is everly known in this matter. And my land friend has considered everly that the trial judge gave directives. Unfortunately, is not here either on health grounds or other grounds, and has issued a directive to that effect. It's unfortunate, it's baffling that my land senior state attorney, who has practiced before this court, cannot appreciate the administrative nature of these courts. Your Worship, the land senior state attorney has stated that section 15 of the TIA enjoins the court to hear bail applications in the High Court by a judge. We do agree that that is the position. However, Your Worship, you're not sitting. In fact, the courts, as near as possible, have always adopted a procedure under section 14, 2C of the Judicature Act, in as far as section 14, 2C of the Judicature Act. In circumstances where there is no proper procedure and the court is enjoined to promote good.
Can you read the section?
Most of it.
No, I think let's use off the microphone.
That section, Your Worship, is to the effect that where there are no express law or rule is applicable to any matter in issue before the High Court, in conformity with the principles of justice, equity, and good conscience, the court is enjoined to adopt a procedure that aims at promoting equity and good conscience. Your Worship, the directive by the land trial judge is in conformity with this particular provision. And indeed, Your Worship, it has been a practice of this court where the court, under that particular provision of the law, directs the registrars to either identify or receive passports in case a bail application has been concluded, or enforce the directives of the land trial judge. It is in conformity with that particular provision. Your Worship, it is a fortified submission that you are ably in charge of the directive of the land trial judge. You're not sitting as a court to hear a bail application. And indeed, as the land state attorney has stated, section 43(2), equally enjoins this court to give such directives in order to achieve the ends of justice. Your Worship, the land state attorney has relied on the case of Rebel Enterprises to claim that this is a matter where you're sitting as a registrar to hear the matter. We disagree first and foremost. In the Rebel Enterprises case, Your Worship, the registrar entertained satisfaction. He had determined and the spirit. Not a matter where the court is hearing. This is not the matter where the court is saying the sureties are substantial. That is not there. The submissions of my land state attorney should have arisen at the time of an appeal, in case you want to appeal, that you entertain. Your Worship, it is on that ground that we invite you to proceed and entertain the receipt of the sureties. My land colleague, Mr. Nsereko, has something to say.
May it please Your Worship, I'd like to emphasize section 43(2) and read it in verbatim, that talks about officers of court. And it states as follows. Section 43(2) of the Judicature Act. 43. Subject to Article 133 of the Constitution. The officers of courts of judicature shall perform such duties as may be assigned to them under the rules of court and shall be subject to general direction and supervision. And also 43(1) states that there shall be such officers of courts of judicature as may be necessary in performance of any such special duties in connection with the business of courts of judicature. And such officers may include the chief registrar, registrars, deputy, etc. Your Worship, when you are here, states can also attest. Just a second.
I just want to get clarity. The provision is reading, I want to ensure that we are in sync of the provision. Because the 43 is reading is not the 43 I see in the 7th revised edition. I just wanted to be maybe clarifying that. We seem to be reading different laws.
It's clear here that where in any case no procedure is laid down for High Court, by any written law or by practice.
Council, what section are you reading?
As it is, Your Worship. And in any case, Your Worship, my learned colleague clearly stated that this court has adopted a practice in applications, and would like to say that you're seated here as court, not in your own capacity or from your own volition. And you stated that immediately you had entered. Your Worship, you clearly stated that you're here to identify. In any case, we already made submissions that you clearly stated were already a record of court. And they associate themselves to those submissions because they have theirs in reply. Meaning, Your Worship, that even a mere giving of date, he will object because you're not, in his opinion, the trial judge. And he would say that that would be a fault in procedure by his own assertion and submission. In our opinion, Your Worship, you're here in the rightful capacity, and we invite you to perform your duty as assigned to you as court. Most obliged.
Your Worship, just one thing, because the land state actually relied on Bravo Enterprises versus URA. Your Honor, first and foremost, of course, that was equally a civil case, but this court equally is enjoined under Order 51 of the Civil Procedure Rules to entertain interlocutory application. Your Worship, we are not saying you're entertaining an interlocutory application, but this is an interlocutory application that you are equally mandated under Order 51 of the Civil Procedure Rules to entertain. Because this is a bail application arising out of the main case. So, Your Honor,
I don't want you to bail us, just to go elsewhere.
most of them. So, Your Honor, it is our submission that just like how the court gives directives to you to adjourn matters, these directives are in sync with you to receive the sureties as the court has decided. The trial judge has not divested himself of the powers to entertain and determine the application for bail. That one is not anywhere in the court. Secondly, the trial judge has not directed you to determine the substantiality of the witness, of the sureties. The trial judge's directives are very clear. Receive the sureties. And Your Honor, that is a noble duty that everybody should be in position to appreciate. First and foremost, the documents are already on record. In regards to the sureties, the land state attorney replied to those documents. What is here is specifically to identify the sureties that the court has never had occasion to look at.
Can we have the joint affidavit?
Your Worship, if he so wishes, but I don't think that he has any.
Most obliged, Your Honor. I begin with the submission that this Honorable Court under Order 51 of the Civil Procedure Act has powers to entertain this application.
That one I said, I'm letting you not dwell upon it.
Your Honor, it was on record. I prayed to make
And I
response.
said don't dwell upon it, so it is not going to dwell upon it. So, not someone else.
Well guided, Your Honor. Your Honor, this matter has been captured on the record.
And it has been captured that is very important in certain establishment.
Your Honor, I don't mind that you don't record it,
Okay.
but I pray that I still bring it up. Most obliged. My brothers submitted that this Honorable Court, by Order 51 of the Civil Procedure Act, has the powers to entertain this application.
That's not what he said, but saying interrupted application, and he was referring that this is an interrupted application. Okay?
My Lord, it's actually the same argument.
The same argument. It is overruled that this court cannot entertain interrupted application on no matters. Proceed. I am going with that objection.
And on that overruling, on that ruling, this is an interlocutory application. A bail application is an interlocutory application. And as court has rightly ruled that it does not have power to entertain, sure, it does not, and I agree with it. My brother has continued to submit that the court as it sits now is merely hearing the application, not determining the application.
But that's not what is on record.
Your Honor,
They said the court is receiving, Your Honor.
the record is clear. We can always get a certified copy later, and we shall know what each person said. So my brother has argued that this court is merely hearing, not determining. And he further stated that the court is merely hearing from the sureties who are already on record. How can court determine if in the first place there was no hearing? You know, just the thought of it, it doesn't make any sense. By this court as it's sitting, receiving the particulars of the sureties in the record, that in itself amounts to hearing. Whether it determines the application or not is something else. And that is the integrity of this application that we seek to have maintained. The entire process of it. By hearing the sureties, getting their name, getting their residence, getting their phone number, getting their national ID details, that in itself is tainting the application in its entirety. And we want to arrest that abuse. And there is no doubt, once an illegality is brought to the attention of court, court must not close its eyes to it. My senior brother, the Honorable Nsereko, said that I had said, and I wrote it verbatim, that I had said that this court has in the past adopted the practice in applications. I did not make that submissions, far from it. And there is no practice I brought to the attention of court that has been adopted before. Your Honor, there is a very big difference between a registrar appearing in a matter such as this and adjourning, then appearing in a matter as this and receiving particulars of sureties. When a registrar sits and adjourns the matter, the registrar is not hearing the matter. But when he goes ahead to entertain and get information that informs the determination of the application, that is a hearing of the matter. Which cannot be tolerated by this honorable court. A section was read, section 14(2)(c). And I would first want to read it verbatim and I make an explanation thereafter. So section 14.2 says, subject to the Constitution and this Act, the jurisdiction of the High Court shall be exercised A, in conformity with written law, including any other law in force. Then when we jump to C, where no express law or rule is applicable in any matter in issue before the High Court, in conformity with the principles of justice, equity, and good conscience. No express law or rule is applicable in a matter in issue before the High Court. When the law says before the High Court, it is talking about before a judicial officer entertaining, lawfully authorized to entertain the matter. The High Court is not seated here. It's not. We cannot say these proceedings are proceedings of the High Court. They aren't. As far as this provision is concerned. So this refers to the High Court sitting. And it says that the principles of justice, equity, and good conscience. What does justice require? What does equity require? What does good conscience require in the instant case? What does it require? What does justice require? The man is rotting in prison, he needs to come out. But we are not going to illegitimize his application. He needs to come out. And I'm okay with him coming out, but in a proper way. So what does justice require? What does equity require? What does good conscience require? In a division like this, where there are other judicial officers, what is too hard with another judicial officer today hearing this matter, one authorized by law, today? That would be justice, that would be equity, that would be good conscience. What is too hard with that? Let Mwizera have his day before a judge and have his application determined. No, my Lord, I could, counsel, you are not going to divert me. I am responding to section.
It shouldn't be restricted to what we stated.
I'm responding to section 14.2c, and that is what was raised.
Your worship, we need some orderliness.
My brother, please do not distract me. For your record, I cannot be distracted. For your record. Most obliged. And I request my brother,
when he raises it up, take a seat.
And being senior to him, we should really respect him.
And when he stand, you sit down.
So my brother, it's my day. What does the principles of justice require? What do the principles of equity require? What do the principles of good conscience require? Under the instant case, where even the registrar wants to receive particulars of sureties, but cannot go further to hear anything further than that. What is justice? When we are going to adjourn the matter, then when a person who can entertain it comes and you see, think about it. Your Honor, it is my duty as a Minister of Justice to make sure that any illegality, whether it works on my behalf or against my behalf, it is my duty to make sure that it is arrested at the earliest opportune time. And I submit that, Your Honor, the best that this court right now can do is either adjourn this matter till a judicial officer that is authorized appears to handle,
or Your Honor, seek supervisory intervention to have this matter reallocated before any other judge today, and we have this matter disposed of today. I retaliate my earlier prayers.
sayidi zombi kafubo ali mu kafubo.
critically the concerns of the prosecution, as read by Senior State Attorney American North.